Hey, musers, over here. Oh, I got a hair sticking out, don't I? Oh, I think we did it. We did it. You guessed it. You were right. Let's see. How much bigger is this? Inside. All right, y'all. Are we all here? Hey. What's going on, Keith? How you doing? All right, all right. We're in. We're doing it. We're doing it. Hey, musers, what's going on? It's ShenaVerrett. I'm the social muse, so that makes you all the musers. All right. And I haven't been here in a minute, but we are back for the jump off, baby cakes. All right. We are at Tandem, so you know what it is. It's SSSS Saturdays. And I've got the guys at the bar. I'll turn the camera around a little bit so you can see what I'm working with. All right. But yes, and of course the most beautiful espresso martinis. Everybody gets an espresso. It's the home of espresso martinis. So we are indulging in the espresso martini. I want to make this screen bigger. You guys know I'm still having big fun with YouTube, so it's always something that I am working on. But hey, Instagram, hey, Facebook, hey, YouTube, we are all here today to just talk about it. All righty, where do we start? I'm going to start with saying hello to, hey, Amanda, how you doing? I'm going to let everybody jump on in. What's going on, lady? Good to see you. Hope to see you on Thursday. Maybe that's where I'll start. Oh, I got a pen. I can maybe wave from here. Oh, wait. I have to use the stylus side. Use the stylus side. Stylus. Oh, it's not working. It's all good. Y'all know I'm waving at you. I know. We're in my favorite place. People are coming in. It is a gorgeous day here. It is a gorgeous day. Usually I'm by the, sometimes I like to diversify my location portfolio, so I'm in another spot. But it is, the doors are open, the wind is blowing, and I'm enjoying my espresso martini right here. Oh, it's on this side. Thank you. That's all right. I'm rocking the Bantus today. So right now what's going on actually is the house party experience dance party over at Club Eclipse. But I left it, I just kind of passed by and say, hello to a few people. I had to get here to do what we're doing right now, which is run our mouths on, get a couple of drinks. So yes. So I will start with tuning at Tandem. So I hope to see you next week. What do you say? Oh, you're not getting any sound. Well, that sucks. Let me see. I think I have sound here. Check on Facebook. Let me see. All right. And then I'm going to come over to you. I have to get up for this one. So you guys watch my martini. Make sure I only get roofied once, not twice. Okay. Can you hear me now? Hey, I can't get sound. Well, that sucks. All the way up. Okay, we'll see. Thanks for letting me know, Amanda. I won't be on Instagram long. I'm just on here long enough to let y'all know that I'm on YouTube. It's a little promo thing. Oh, I see you though, baby. You can hear me now? Okay, good. See, it's a setup. It's to make you go to YouTube. Webtastic is in the house. What's up, Wabiri Jordan? Jazz songstress, partner in crime and rhyme. And the Black Mariah on the case. So yes, that's in my lineup. If you go to my description, I put some things in the description on my YouTube and what we're going to be talking about today, so you can refer to that. And yes, Waberi is on that list. She's always on the list because I write music for my girl who writes her own music. Don't get it twisted, but It is my honor to be in collaboration with such a wonderful vocalist. And B, we're always on the case. Hello. Hello. Hey, Darnies. Did you hear? I just shouted you out. And that's Steven shouting you out via Shaker. But yes, house party dance experience going on right now at Club Eclipse. It is a fantastic time. You get your whole club experience during the day. So you go in there, it's got the club vibe and everything. Oh, sweetie, do I have an espresso martini? Do I? Toast to everyone. Do I have an espresso? It is SSS Saturdays. One of those S's is for espresso. So come on and join me. I'll have one cold for you. Steven's over there shaking it up. Josh just got here too. So it's a great time. And there's about 3 espresso martinis about to pass the camera because everybody's getting a martini of some sort. We are at Tandem 225 East Bay Street in the East Bay Inn. And I tell you, Josh and Steven are the most quintessential bartenders in town. I'm going to do a DJ head quintessential. Look it up, folks. Okay. Yeah, it took me a little bit because I was online watching the bigger picture because I love the bigger picture. And then I was watching Curtis King interview Jay Nolan. Both of them are wonderful independent artists and really big in the YouTube space. And I just enjoy their content. So I was watching that and I was like, oh, I'm supposed to be on. Thank you, family. Thank you, cuz. Yes. I'm always having a good time here. Thank y'all for jumping on. Make sure you hit the like button as you come through on YouTube. You can hit it on Instagram. You can also hit it on Facebook. But, always on the case. Hashtag BMOTC. Black Mars are on the case. So, yes. I will start off a little bit with Tandem. I know Amanda jumped in, and I know I'll see you on Thursday. Come on now. So once a month Thursdays, I'm here at Tandem, and I do a tune in at Tandem, which is I perform, and then I usually have someone else, a little guest of some sort. Hey, oh, Daisy does Town. Amanda says, hey, Josh. Hey, Steven. Woo! Yeah, she's there sending love and hearts. Yes, this day is possible because of Steven. So the first S is for Steven. It's SSS Saturdays. Steven is his brainchild. I'm Shena, so that throws in an S. You're 2 out of the 4 S's, to be honest. We throw in espresso there, celebration special. You just, it's Saturday. Come on, let's do it. What'd you say? To Luther, I know. Thank you. Okay, so that's on my list. Thank you. You know what? Don't make me jump around. But you know what? You are right. First things first. I'm gonna talk about Luther, so don't go anywhere. But I will quickly go ahead and jump into for Tandem for this week. So this coming Thursday, rather, I will have a local artist. Her name is Natalie Joy. So she is debuting her album, and we've been hitting every month. She's been debuting a new single, doing her set, doing her thing. We're really proud of her. So I wanted to shout out Natalie Joy. So she will be here this Thursday to perform her newest single that's going to be on Spotify, In Joy, in as in Nancy, Joy, on Spotify. It's called Revolution. So she'll be here this Thursday, popping off with that new single before the album comes out in May. So you can go back to some of the old Tune In at Tandems or just join us because I'm sure she'll be doing some of those songs again. Boom, boom, boom. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Right here, the 17th of April. I'll come back and talk about that, intermittently, but I just wanted to, because I, always forget. So I wanted to jump off and tell you that Tune In at Tandem is going to be very special this coming Thursday. I've got a couple of new covers that I'm going to do. I'm going to do some of my original stuff for sure, but I got a couple new covers that I was inspired to do. So that's going to be fun. 2 covers. I love doing covers. I'm like, sometimes I'll think of a cover and I'm like, no, let me call Waberry and have her do it because she's a superior vocalist and I need to hear things the way I need to hear things. That's the way love goes. Hey, thank you. Girl, did you see that Linkttr video though? All right, let's get down to the loofah of it all. The loofah of it all. Okay, if you don't know who Luther Vandross is or was, get off my live. Get off my live. If you didn't know who Luther was, just get off. I have nothing. We have nothing to discuss. Okay. So Kendrick Lamar's new album, which is that latest album, which is GNX, has a song on there called Luther. It's been number 1 for the last several weeks. It's been number 1 since that album came out. So if you haven't heard it, I don't know what rock you found to hide under. If not, I might need to crawl in there with you sometimes. But Luther is a new single that's the new video that just came out. What did you say? I know. Get off that line. Which line? Oh, Natalie. I know. That's one that I got it coming for you. I got a Natalie Cole cover coming for Darnice Martin, Dr. Darnice. Yes, I know doctors, okay? Dr. Darnice, who hopefully will pop in and give me what's for. I got a Natalie Cole cover coming for my girl for sure. Is that the Psychos? Yes. Psych 4 is coming. I know I'm kind of all over the place, but this is blowing my mind right now. We'll come back to Luther in 2 seconds because the Psychos fan page just jumped onto my live on Instagram. What's up, Psychos? I gotta reach and say and wait. Listen to me. Anybody that knows me knows that Psych was, is, and is still my favorite show in the history of shows. I don't know what it is. Don't get on me about that. It is just what it is. I watch it probably literally every day. I can verbatim do every show. Anyway, Psych 4 is being teased and coming out, and there's going to be a live with Dule Hill and James Jode Rodriguez. I will be on. I promise you, I will be on there. I'm always commenting on their pages because they are just the funniest. They are the most organic duo I've ever seen perform in life. I am so... Is that Psychos France? Because, I'm French too. I am so excited to see that. Thank you for jumping on. And let me make that quick announcement. Any of you Psych fans, the show Psych, which was, I maintain how brilliant it was just in this comedic delivery and just some of its content. It's coming out with the 4th installation of the movies, which we've been begging for 4 years. So thank you. Yes, give it up for Psych. Oh, hold on. I don't have it. I don't have that one. It's supposed to be my You Can't Do What I Do. But I will say this to the Psych community. Oh, wrong one. Hey, Keith. Okay, yes. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for dropping in. We're going to be talking about that. I'm going to have to do a whole live stream about Psych because y'all don't understand how that show had affected me. Hey, Sylvia. Hey, bestie. What's going on? Yes, thanks for joining us. So, yes, back to Luther. Okay, calm down. Back to Luther. Back to Kendrick Lamar SZA. They just came out with a video called Luther, which is their single. And let me tell you something. Anybody who's made a video in the last 10 years needs to look at this video and punch themselves in the face. This video is so cinematic, so beautiful, so romantic, so gorgeous, so heartfelt, so thoughtful. And it's exactly what that song deserved. It's exactly what Luther Vandross would deserve. Like they really, really, when you pay homage to a person like Luther, when you pay homage to a man with the voice of 1,000 gods, you've got to bring You got to bring the cinematics. You got to bring the truth. You've got to bring that soulfulness to it. And when I tell you, that's exactly what they did. It's so from the soul, not from here. It's not even from the heart. It's from the soul. It's from the toes up. This video. So, and I'm going to be honest with you. This is going to be, hot take, hot take. Luther was not my favorite song on the album. I like the song, but it's not my favorite song on the album. I would skip it and go to the other ones, and not even like skip it because I'd always just trying to get to something else. But I like the song, and when it hit number one, I understand why, and how it resonated with everybody. How it was so, the reach of that song before the visuals, how the reach of that song was so, so all the tentacles of it. But the video just really, really highlights the fact that this man is nothing to play with. That the creative vision of a man that's already has a Pulitzer Prize, mind you. So let's not overlook that. He already has a Pulitzer Prize. So you should, but it's always still exceeds expectations, whatever he does. So this video is beyond, it exceeds expectations. And it's absolutely beautiful. I think SZA sounds beautiful on it. I think, on that song, she even sounded better live when they did it at the Super Bowl. Yes, the Super Bowl. If y'all recall the Super Bowl performance, because they started off with All the Stars, which is one of my personal favorite songs with SZA and Kendrick. But then they then they went into Luther. And it just makes you, it really makes you melt. It makes you melt in so many ways, and it's outstanding. So please, after this, go to YouTube, go find Luther, and push play. And what made it so poignant for me was, of course, those introspective moments in the video where they're playing the actual song, not just the track of this world of mine, but they're playing the Cheryl Lynn part, they're playing the Luther part, and they just really got into why this song is perfect, and perfect R&B, perfect. Like, I don't know about the R&B they're doing today, why they're even calling it R&B, because it stands for rhythm and blues. And a lot of R&B today has neither. So it was very, and I think Kendrick felt it important to use Luther, to have Luther as the forefront of this. Even him mentioning in Whacked Out Murals, and he says, riding it would put Anita in the tape deck. Anita is very important. If you call yourself of the culture, or you call yourself liking R&B music, that you know the voices of R&B and what you have to measure up to. And a lot of those aren't doing that. I could tell at the Super Bowl that SZA's been studying, because from early SZA to Super Bowl SZA, her vocals and what she accomplished on that song was second to none. So yes, thank you, Darnice. Any other words to add to that, Darnice? To the Luther, your comments on that? I don't know. You're probably about to walk in. She's so messy. Yep. Okay, I see some yeps. Thank you. Hey. Yeah, so you guys go on over to my YouTube, because I will be jumping off of this in, I'd say, 10 minutes, and then I'll be exclusively on YouTube. So I would love to continue to chat with all of you on here. But once you step into my YouTube, wipe your feet on the mat, because, we just cleaned these floors. And hit that like button for a favor. All right. Thank you. So yes, I am all about the new video. I am hearing inklings, because I'm all over YouTube, just kind of stalking some of my favorite YouTubers. That's what I do. And there's a song on the album called Peekaboo, which I think they're filming the video for. So hopefully that comes out. The tour starts, I believe April 19th. So before the tour starts, we might be getting another video. Um, and then please, if you know the album, just let me know in the comments what your favorite song of the album is. I know a lot of guys, their favorite song was Luther. My favorite song was Hey Now. That Dodie Six did his thing. The way he slid in onto that track was, I was just like, who in the is this? What is he doing? And he's smiling. I'm gonna reach one more time because I think he popped out and popped back in just so I could wave, and I appreciate that. Thanks for the fire emojis. Thanks for the fire emojis. If you're in the chat, so I have a couple of emojis that I'm toying with. I usually have a feather that I put at the end of everything. So if you want to put a feather in the chat, and that's my how I say hello. Fire works for me too. Though I like the fire chat. Sorry, yes. So yes. Oh yeah, look at me. I'm using my stylus now because I think I'm fancy. Shout out to Security Associates of Coastal Georgia, SACG. They are a wonderful sponsor of everything that I do. I mean, ribbon cuttings, oyster roasts, but definitely my events. Hey, Erica, shout out to Erica Lumpert at Security Associates of Coastal Georgia. And I'll be shouting out, definitely shout out to Tandem. Hey, Raphael, he's not here, so I'm sitting in his seat today. That's why I'm sitting here today. Yeah, definitely. So I have literally, okay, calm down. I have my espresso here. I have a cold espresso and I have a hot espresso martini because I wasn't sure which one I wanted at the time. I wanted something warm, but I still wanted that. So he hooked it up. Definitely. Y'all see if y'all okay. I know I'm gonna give you some Natalie Cole's because I was Natalie Cole is one of the artists that is a friend in my head. She was always been a mentor in my head. Never met her, but mentor in my head. And I've actually met people that were close to Natalie when she was, and they given me feedback. And one woman even actually was just like, you look a lot like Natalie Cole. And I'm just like, stop it. I'm going to cry. I will cry. I'll cry right here. I'll cry on cue. I will do it. But not today. Not today. No. So we'll do that. So Darnie, yeah. No, I did. Hey Dean. Dean Roberts is in the house. Okay, so on YouTube, I plan on doing some little fun pictures and show you what I'm talking about, but I'm just going to talk for a minute. Maybe I'll put it in the final edit. Dean Roberts, the comedy king. See, I'd applaud, but Steven took one of my buttons. Steven. But this one will be for you, Dean. Oh wait, I turned it off. I'll do a manual. Dean Roberts, shout out. He is a comedy show producer and quite funny himself. I know you don't know that, but you're quite funny yourself. And I've been privy to a lot of shows thanks to Dean Roberts. He brings the noise, he brings the funk, and he brings the absolute exquisite talent. Definitely check him out on Instagram, on Facebook, and all of that stuff because he's always promoting a lot of his shows. I'll be posting some things. He's got some shows coming up right here, y'all, in Savannah. I think I want to say the 26th. Don't get me the line. But we'll all be there. We're talking, he's doing music, he does comedy, he does it all. He does a lot of stuff. Between here in Florida, you won't be able to not see a comedy show that he is producing with the best comedy. All the shows that you've hooked me up to. So boom. And then of course music, because you were promoting the Big Boy and Goody Mob and all of that stuff. So shout out to you, Dean. For sure. That's my guy. That's my guy. Mr. Roberts. That's what I call him. That's what you should call him. Mr. Roberts. Quit playing games. For sure. So speaking of comedy, that's what I was going to post. I'm going to figure it out how to do it. I did it before, but now that I'm running my mouth, it's a little more, I'm not ambidextrous. Speaking of comedy, though, shout out to Inessa. Thank you, Inessa. She had tickets to see Josh Johnson when he came to Savannah, and she brought me. So thank you, Inessa. I really, really appreciate that, because I'm telling you, from the time he announced that tour, I was just like, vibrant, like, oh my God, I've got to see Josh Johnson. He's my favorite. But I was doing a lot of things at the time, and I wasn't sure I could commit to the date that he was going to be here. But she shouted us out. She's like, I got a free ticket. I was okay, I'm there. Free's my love language. We went to see Josh Johnson, and when I tell you, and the opener, I still got to remember his name, because whoever opened for him it was one of the funniest shows that I'd seen in a long time. And she was cracking up, because I'm sitting next to her, and she's like, so he's setting up these jokes. The funny was, he had a lot of jokes about Savannah. I don't know how long or how many times he's been to Savannah, but he had us down. He had this whole town down to a science. It was hilarious. So he would be setting up the joke, and he's talking about Savannah, and I would pretty much kind of land the joke in our chairs, like, okay, I know what he's about to say. And it was just so funny to me. And she's like, oh my God, you're right. How did you know what he was going to say? I was like, Inessa, first of all, I love Josh Johnson. Like, he comes on at, 9:00 at night, I'm watching, and he comes on, he does his little things, his little clips or whatever. But he was saying things about Savannah that were so funny, that were, funny because it's true. He's like, I'm walking down the street, and, I see first he says, I see a group of a bridal, what do you call it? The bachelorette party. Okay. If you live in Savannah, I already know where this is going, because you're going to get, if you're walking behind a bachelorette party, you're going to get 5 blocks of woo, woo, woo. Like, we call them the woo girls. If you see the sashes and the whatever. So he said, I saw a bachelorette party. So I just yelled, woo! So that's where he was going. He's like, yeah. It was all woos. It was all woos. So it was just hilarious. I love you, Josh Johnson. He's out in Europe right now. He's got dates. He's adding dates. Yay on you. Yay for you. Adding dates to your tour. He's doing some really tremendous things. He's very, very funny. Can't wait to see what he does next after he gets off tour, because, he's insane. I've got to find out who that was that opened for him, because I was already crying. But that's how you do it. I was already in tears by the time Josh came on. He could almost said anything, because the first guy was so funny. So that was a lot of fun. Again, shout out to you, Inessa. I'll see you Thursday here at In Tandem. That's my girl. So it's been a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful time. All month has been, this city does not stop. I'm, moved here from New York, and let me tell you, it's as busy, if not more busy, than any other city I've lived in, and that is facts. The Savannah Music Festival was just here. Hey, Rick, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Speaking of music, see, I brought up music, and music appears. What's going on with you? Good to see you. Yeah, so Savannah Music Festival was here, and I am just blown away by all of the talent that they bring into this city from around the world. Every year, I'm just shocked. I missed Angelique Kidjo, so shame. But I did get to see a lot of the some of the classical shows. So shout out to Phil and his whole company of classical musicians, Robin and Grace Park and Simon, and all of you, just Lucas, all of you were just amazing. See, let's talk about music and music appears. Hello, Carlos. Hey, hey, Jane. That's music right there. That's my cousin Carlos, saxophone. He's a renowned, wonderful musician. Love to see you. Thanks for stopping in. So good. You'll love to hear this story. So yes, I'm checking out all the classical stuff because it's just like orchestral movements in the dark. This is stuff that we don't get. We have symphonies and stuff, but just to get to some of these venues and see the classical music performed. So violinists from around the world. I'll have to say, Grace Park. She's she's in New York, and she came to she was performing with the orchestra, and she made me cry. She made me cry. If you don't know who Grace Park is, you will. I'm going to be posting some stuff. Amazing violinist. I had never seen anyone play violin the way she did, and just create some of the sounds out of that violin the way she did it. Just all this energy and all of this thing might as well have been an electric guitar. The energy that she had, and just the feeling that she had. So it was wonderful. Yes, Grace, thank you, Grace Park. She had me crying. So, and then so by the end of the festival, she in our walking room, and Grace is like, Shena, and I'm like, oh my God, yeah. I know, right? Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. I'm similar. You're amazing. I was just talking about you to Tiz. So I'll talk about that too. It was actually after the music festival, and actually Grace was there. So I'm talking with this Jane Ogle, beautiful jazz musician right here in town. I got to know her when she did her Billie Holiday show, and I've been stalking her ever since. And love you, love you, love you. So saw Grace Park, and even like the violist and some of the other, like, wait, you like what we're doing? Wait till you see Grace. I was just like, oh my God, we're best friends. I stalk her now, and so got a chance to just really, really just see what the musicality of some of when you think you've heard it all, or you think you know what's going to happen, you don't. So she did some movements and some things with that violin that I'd never seen in my life. The pianists were just outstanding. A lot of them were from England and London and whatever. Insanity. So yes, after one of the shows, it's so funny you say that. I was talking to Jane and Tiz, John Tisbert. They do some performing. I love booking them. They're jazz musicians, and I seek jazz musicians because of Wabiri. So I even let them know, like, oh, I found some really good ones here in town that I can book. And I saw Tiz after that, and I was just like, I was like, what's going on? He said, oh, we're performing over at Jazz. You guys do a monthly thing at Jazz. I think every Friday, once a month on Fridays. So I got to promote that. So I was really glad to hear that, because I was just telling somebody, it's like, I would go to Jazz, but they never have jazz musicians performing. They have everything but jazz. So, and then literally 10 minutes after saying that, I run into Tiz. And he goes, oh, no, me and Jane are doing like a monthly thing on Friday. Well, see, there you go. Now I can, go in there and really enjoy myself, because, nothing against anybody else. I just, when you call the place Jazz, I want to see some jazz. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to call a place, pizzeria and only serve noodles. Like, what are we doing here? Like, not that I don't like noodles, but it says pizzeria. So I was so overjoyed to hear that, Jane. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys do your thing at Jazz. And then, I'll bring you over to Tandem when I can, now that you guys are all over the place. Hi, Jeffrey. Thank you for joining in. Hey. Rick, you're still here. Good. Speaking of music, that's another Rick Chavez. Shout. Actually met you at a film event, but you probably do music for film as well. So that's incredible. I love doing soundtrack work. Soundtrack work is some of my favorite things, some of my favorite music to make, because You get to really submerge yourself into somebody else's brain waves, and kind of you have to go with that motion. So it's a lot of fun doing that for sure. What's going on with you, Jeffrey? Talk to me. No, seriously, I'm gonna say, wait, Instagram's way over there. I can't wait, push it, but you hear me. Hopefully, you hear me. So yes, yes, yes. I was actually talking about, but the music festival was so incredible. And speaking of jazz, so the last show that I saw, well, second to last show that I saw was Branford Marsalis, the Branford Marsalis Quartet. Yeah, 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 yeah. Branford Marsalis Quartet, amazing, amazing, amazing. In the Lucas, which is a visionary filmmaker. Hey, what's going on with you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. And I'll be doing YouTube after this, so I'm still on YouTube. Um, and just hit the like button as you walk in. Wipe your feet on the mat, please and thank you. But Branford Marsalis Quartet, I was, what the truck just said, we have the doors open, so it might be a little loud, but I was enthralled. Every piece of that quartet obviously could do their own thing. What really impressed me was a lot of the compositions that they did perform. A couple were written by the pianist. A couple were written by the upright bass player. Like they all were doing music that they wrote, and the compositions were immaculate, immaculate. And Branford, he'd leave the stage, they'd go crazy, then he'd come back, and then we're going crazy. It was a crazy time. They did some stuff, some older tunes, some newer tunes. It's jazz, so anything that's worth is going to be kind of an older tune. But it was just the most incredible show at the Lucas Theater that I've seen in a long time. I wanted to see. Jason Isbell. I didn't catch his show. So if anybody saw that show, let me know how it went. Um, I went to see him a couple of music festivals ago with Kristen Parent. Hey, shout out to you because you got me that ticket. Thank you, friends. My BTW. Thank you, everyone that invites me to shows and gets the tickets and all of that, because sometimes I'm just oblivious, sometimes I just but I just really appreciate it. It's always fun to go with a friend and fun to experience things with the wonderful community that I have been gotten to know here in Savannah. So 2 points for that. And speaking of that, shout out to Mickey, one of my besties. Shout out Mickey. We had tickets for Roger Moss and Trey Gurley. They had to reschedule that show like 3 times because one was a storm, one was like icy storm. I don't know what was going on. There was some acts of nature going on here in Savannah, like during those scheduled shows. So they rescheduled, and they had it this past Sunday. And oh man, was it worth the wait. So shout out to Mickey, shout out to Renee LaSalle, Midday with Renee, I-95, best friend, bestie. We all went and had a ball. It was an insane time. We had so much fun. We were literally dancing in the aisles. Shout out to Roger Moss. He's actually also the founder of the Savannah Children's Choir, which I'm on the board of. Love that. He is a accomplished vocalist. And he was with Trey Gurley, who I also love. So those two together, what a combo. What a duo, man. Man, oh man. They were in rare form. Let me just tell you, I can't even explain it. And I'll be posting some of the stuff because I took some clips and stuff. They were in rare form. They were doing, they went from soul to blues. They did some jazz tunes, but each and every song was just, they knocked it out of the park. And I couldn't believe it. I was just like, I don't even know what the price of admission was because Mickey bought my ticket. But, out of zero. It could have been a part of the Savannah Music Festival as a whole. And it really dawned on me right then. It was just like, why? Like, I could have seen that show before the Branford Marcellus Quartet. Like, that's how good it was. So good. And I couldn't believe, like, I was just like, wow, who do I talk to? Hi, Ryan McMakin. I ran into you a few times. One of my favorite people. How do we incorporate some of this local goodness, the Jane Ogles and the John Tisberts and the Roger Mosses of Savannah into the greater part of the Savannah Music Festival? Like, how is that not a part of it? I'm almost about to cry. It was so good. So I think, and I think they have a new director now, but I'm going to like campaign for that because we have some exquisite. This is one of my favorite songs. We have some exquisite talent in this town, like exquisite, like Broadway. Rogers Broadway. Jane. I saw you do a one woman show with Billie Holiday. Like, this should all be a part of this, all this world music that they're bringing in from around the world. They should be able to see what Savannah is offering. So anyway, short story long, we had a ball. We had a ball. And just shout out to Roger, shout out to Trey Gurley, shout out to both of you for just giving us that show. Shout out to Mark Chesnow. Okay, so short story long, this is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm saying. So Mark Chesnow is a Savannah musician. Well, he's a musician that's here in Savannah. And he walked in. He was playing. He played with the orchestra, the orchestra from London that Phil curated. So he was part of the music festival, playing with all of these artists that were coming in from all over the world. And then I go to the Tybee Post Theater where Roger Moss and Trey Gurley are performing, and here comes Mark. He's playing with them, and that's when it just kind of dawned on me, like, we have talent that translates with this music festival, which is so huge and so so dense and so wonderful, that and we do have some stuff trickled in, like Mark Chesnow was playing, with the orchestra. He'll come out with his upright, he'll come out with his regular bass. I don't know what other 17 instruments this man plays, but he's a mess. And so it just dawned on me, like, this show and that show, the twain needs to meet. So that's just my 2 cents. You let me know your 2 cents. What do you think, Jane? What do you think? That I think so. I think so. That's just me. And I'm not, not just local talent, the talent that we have local that is far exceeds what we would expect or what we deserve. We don't deserve that. I can't say enough about that Roger Moss and Trey Gurley show. Trey was it when he hit some blues. I don't know who stepped on his toe that morning or what, but he came from the depths of he had something to say, and it was really, really profound. I really enjoyed that. So it's been a wonderful time here in Savannah. It's been a wonderful week of music, of just being out and just seeing what's going on with this town. Just has so much to offer. So it's a lot of good stuff, and then there's some good stuff coming up as well. And then I'll do my little thing. So this summer, I'll be doing a couple of outdoor venues this summer, all summer long. And we will be featuring a lot of the artists, regional and local artists, as I do. So, just stay tuned. Or as DJ Head would say, stay on stream, because we're going to have some of those coming in. Let me see. Who's over here? Hey, thanks for the thumbs up. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap up my Facebook, my YouTube, my Instagram, because I'm going to filter you all to my YouTube because it's about to get, gritty. We're going to get down to the nitty gritty. I have a couple of things that I want to discuss, and, you know, I like to be off of Facebook and Instagram and just go straight to the nitty gritty. Is that all right with y'all? Is that all right with you, Jane? So, my link tree is in the description. Linktree / ShenaVerrett. Ernestine Dupree just entered the building, y'all. Beep, 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 beep. Hold on, I gotta give her a hi because Ernestine Dupree, responsible for the woman you see today, pretty much. Yes, yes, yes. That's my mommy. Hello, my beautiful Ernestine. Let me tell you something. Taught me how to walk, talk, and dress. How to be a lady. I don't know how that's working out, but how to be in public, how to present yourself, how to be successful, how to be, you know what? I wish if I were taller, I would, for sure. She's tall, she's beautiful, she's, successful. And I am a fortunate woman to have her in my life, to have had her definitely at that stage of the game where I was, in my early teens, and to have a woman like you, Ernestine, to help and shape and mold me and put some sense into my head and into my life. And thank you for always being there. I'm so glad you popped on. I need to see and talk to you more often. I'm delinquent on that, but I do love you and think of you all the time. So yeah. Shout out to Ernestine for sure. And shout out to all of y'all that are hanging with me on YouTube. I don't know if you're just getting the side of my Bantus. Every time I wear my Bantu knots now, I'll think about how I was asked for my autograph because they thought I was the girl from from Black Panther. Can we get your autograph? Yeah, about that. I wasn't in that movie. I wasn't within 500 miles of a Black Panther. But I was in Origin, which I mention all the time. So, shout out. It's super. You know what? I realize as every day goes by, that movie gets more and more and more relevant and more poignant and more conversational to around people. Like it's a conversation started. It's a place to start a conversation that is difficult to talk about. So if you have not seen the movie Origin, directed by Ava DuVernay, it is on all streaming platforms. I know it's on Hulu, it's on maybe on Netflix, it's on Prime. Definitely go see it. Please see it, and then we'll talk later. But please see it. It is something that, especially in this current climate, I'll just say I don't get political and all that extra. But in this current climate, I think it's very, very important that you see the movie. It's very relevant that you see the movie. So definitely check it out. But yeah, a couple of things that are streaming right now and a couple of things that are coming out right now. A movie that I'm in called Flow is at the Capital City Film Festival. So shout out to Flow. Shout out to Tim and Jim Fielder. I'll drink to that. Yeah, so Jim and Tim Fielder are out there representing for the movie and for the Black Metropolis, which is their whole thing of graphic novels and television and film, and these guys they're on fire. They are extremely talented, extremely important to the culture. They had their all of that Black Metropolis was up at the Smithsonian for a year, where it's actually right. That's funny. Now that I'm thinking about it, it was actually right next to the Black Panther exhibit at the Smithsonian. So that could be. I don't know. I don't know where she got that from, but yes, I was not in Black Panther, but the exhibit was next to the Black Panther. So that's what's up. So yes, you guys go check out Origin on your streaming platform, and go check out Clean Slate. It's on Prime. That was filmed in Savannah, Georgia. I'm in there sprinkled in a episode or four. Go check out The Fabulous Four. It's on Prime and probably Paramount and a couple of others. That's with Shirley Ralph and Bette Midler and all the girls and Susan Sarandon. And please check that one out. And what else? What else is? Oh, Juror Number Two. Juror Number Two. Juror Number Two. Juror Number Two. The Clint Eastwood movie is streaming on. I think it's streaming on Apple and some other platforms, but definitely check that one out. And I have, some more projects coming out. It's what I do. Um, Actor, musician, and as Mackenzie Zales would say, and part-time model. Used to be a full-time model, but now I'm a part-time model. So if you don't know who Mackenzie Zales is, I'll let you look it up. But it's very funny to me. Y'all, I had the psychos in my chat. I am so excited about that. You have no idea. Okay, you might have an idea now that I'm making these faces. I'm going to do a whole stream about psych, just so you can understand what's really going on. But Dule Hill, James Rode Rodriguez, Timothy Osmundson, get his name right. Corbin Burnson. It is the funniest. Tout moi. So I will leave you all with that a little bit. Definitely like, comment, subscribe, and join me on YouTube. I'm still going to be on YouTube. I'm just signing off of Instagram and Facebook. Again, Steven stole my buy button. He's got his daughter's voice on there now. Whatever. So I'll just have to say it myself. Bye. Bye. All right, I get to reach for this one. Ooh. Bye. Yes. You guys are so patient and so wonderful and so fantastic. I know. Okay, it's off. All right. This is what I really wanted to talk about. Now I'm teasing. Oh my gosh. Now, this is one of the best places on earth. Let me see how much time I have. Yes. Thank you. Shout out to the Cash Apps. Shout out to the donation. Shout out to the subscribers. Shout out to all 18 of my subscribers. Let me tell you something. I'm very, very proud of my 18 subscribers, because while I was at the Savannah Music Festival, I had people from all over the world. I literally had people from London and people from, Asia, just all over the world saying, oh, and Saturdays, we really enjoy, I watched the In Tandem when they watched the live stuff. And they were like, and Saturdays, you haven't done Saturdays in a while. So here I am, because, what, this one here is going to, y'all, that is not Black Panther-y. This one here is picking up. That's okay, because it wasn't me. So it doesn't matter if it, oh, there we go. So cheers to that. Cheers to cheers to the subscribers. Shout out to you, Amanda, for being, down from day one. And I say shout out, but also whatevs, because you're supposed to be here doing this with me. So whatever. Seriously. Okay, so short story long. Got a couple of new projects coming up, and I hope you all support those as well. Yeah, I'm going to rope Waberia into doing some live things. We've toyed with it for years. Because I say for years because since the quarantine. And she does a wonderful job with it. She has her Galaxy, the Galaxy. If you're not a part of the Galaxy, go to Nation of Waberia on IG and become a part of the Galaxy. She is an incredible musician. She has, she talks about some really, really topical things that really resonate in the community. Not just the music community, but just in the community of life. And she's also a wonderful chef. So she'll cook up some things. She'll do her Galaxy Kitchen. So definitely jump on there, Nation of Waberia, or Waberia Jordan on Facebook and WaberiJordan.com. So WABERI. Somebody was asking, how do you spell Waberi? WABERI. AKA Webtastic, AKA Webs, AKA Black Mariah, AKA, you know what I'm saying. So that's how it goes. All right, let me take this one down. So yes, I wanted to, so that's going to be a project that's going to be coming up. And I'm also going to be indulging in something with here in town with my good friend and wonderful, I will be here for the next 30 minutes if I have to go through all her accolades and what she does. But Shelly Smith, Shelly Smith, I call her the queen of epic. That should say everything. She's the queen of epic. She does not half-ass anything. If she has a party, it is the Met Gala of parties. Do you understand what I'm saying? If she is doing anything, it is done so impeccably well that you can't, it's undeniable. So I am super excited to be teaming up with her and having some wonderful conversations. She is, no shrinking violet. She is very, she speaks her mind. She'll say what I said what I said type of person. And you just do what you got to do with the information I just gave you. So we are definitely going to, be hooking up some conversations very, very soon. She's super busy. I'm semi-busy, but we're going to prioritize that very soon. And so I'm really excited about that. Oh, I know what I forgot to touch on. I just realized what I forgot to say. I'll do an outtake. I'll do a stories. OMG. So I did this April Fool. I did an April Fool's joke it was on Facebook and IG. And I did a post where, oh gosh, I swear, I wish I were better at this because I had it all planned out. I'm the worst. I am a menace to society. I'm sorry. I did it. So I posted thank you, Savannah, and so long, So I had this whole diatribe, all the wonderful things I was able to contribute to the city. The city has contributed to me, my friends, Wooty Scat. It was a whole diatribe of things, love you, mean it, but I'm leaving, and, hope to see you all sometime in the ethers. But at the bottom, not at the bottom, I take that back. And then the first comment, it says, I put April Fool's, it's an April Fool's prank. And I think I put it in the hashtags, the hashtag April Fool's, blah, blah, blah. It's an April Fool's prank. Some unlikely people did not realize it was a prank, and that includes friends and family. Excuse me. So I got I wouldn't call it backlash, but I got a lot of like WTFs. What are you talking about? Like I just saw you. You didn't mention it. Like my aunt, she left me, but she's like, what? Why is this the first I'm hearing of this about? Like people were just coming out of the woodwork. I was at the Savannah Music Festival. I was at Savannah Music Festival, and people were like coming to me like damn near about to put me in a headlock. Like, what do like? Okay, that wasn't funny. That was not funny. Or it was funny, but you got me. You got me. Everybody, you got me. Friends from high school, like all kinds of craziness. Like people are coming out like, I'm like, it's a joke. At the end, it says April Fools. Like I was like, so I'm like, I won't do that again. I'm sorry. So I'm like, I've been on an apology tour because of my April Fool's joke. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I don't understand the question, and I won't respond to it. What do you mean? What do I mean? What do you mean? What do I mean? I mean April Fools, okay? But yeah, so that was funny. I meant to make that this fake ass apology on on I was on Facebook and Instagram because that's where I posted it. So I have to go back and do that. But anyway, short story long. Y'all didn't really see it here on YouTube, but it was very funny to me. It was funny because actually it was very. I tell you, it wasn't very funny. It was very touching to see people like kind of upset that I'd be leaving or outraged or whatever. I just moved, and my friend who literally helped me move, like carried boxes into my new place, helped me move, was calling me like, "What do you mean you're leaving the city? You just moved." I'm like, "It's a joke. It says April Fool's. Like, why? I haven't even unpacked these boxes. Why would I leave?" Anyway, it was hilarious to me, but no one else found it as funny as I did. So I don't know what else to tell you. So short story long, I just wanted to jump on and is that you, Natalie? What did you say, Natalie Joy? I can't read. Yes, I know. She was not. I know. Enjoy. Yes. No, yeah. She was just like, "I'm sorry. We just booked a show. What do you mean you're leaving?" No, yeah. No, I didn't. Yeah. No, you're all good. You're all good. I had a lot of help. Oh, she's how beautiful. She had this great afro. I'm gonna pick my locks out. But no, Nelly, no, I didn't need it. I had a lot of help movies. Shout out to Mickey again. Like I said, my and shout out to Renee LaSalle. I could not have moved without you two. Period. Okay. I mean, first of all, Renee, come on. And then Mickey, who's like this big and this big around, she's just this tiny little, waist this big, pulls up in her husband's huge truck. Shout out to Frank. Thank you so much for that. Pulls up in her husband's truck and her in her little workout clothes. She's like, "Let's do this." And I'm just like, whatever. So I'm just expecting her to drive like, "I don't want you to break a nail. You have actual nails. I don't have nails. I play guitar." So, I just need, thanks for the truck. Oh no. Oh no, she's moving boxes like, she is 2 men in a truck. So I'm just like, wow. She's like, "No, friends show up for friends." And I like every time I think about it, I want to cry. Because if you, Mickey, I love her. I love this woman. But we go out, we like to dress up. We're girls. We'll just sit around and change clothes and take pictures. I don't give, that's what we do. So when she pulled up and ready to work, she's like, "No, this is how friends show up." I was just like, my God, this, she's just a friend, like sister friend forever. I'm just like in every sense of the word. So Yeah, and she actually made it fun. Like we had a big fun movie, and I haven't unpacked a box, but whatever. That's another story. Natalie, Natalie Joy. What did you say about Matt? Oh no, you know how hard that man works. I was not gonna. It wasn't, and literally I moved like 8 blocks, so I wasn't gonna like really harass too many people. Enjoy. I was just talking about you though, but I'm glad you're here because I'm trying to explain to them that Q. Natalie is on Spotify. Enjoy. Go to Spotify, Imperial Joy, and she's got a new album coming out in May. And she's been here for the last, I'd say, 3 or 4 months, debuting all her singles. Oh, come on. She did sweet. She has "Sweetest Taboo" on her album. Yes, the Sade song that she is able to do on her album. It's the remake, and it's one of the reasons I super fell in love with her music when I first met her, because the way she made that song, she literally made "Sweetest Taboo" her. Like I am a Sade fan. Like I've heard people do Sade. Danielle Hicks. Oh my God, Danielle Hicks in town. She does a lot of Sade, and I stalk her because of it. She has some of her own music, but she was one of my favorites to do Sade's music. And then here comes Natalie with her version of "Sweetest Taboo," and I'm just like, okay, what's really going on here? So yes, love it, love it, love it. She's got some beautiful songs on there that'll really kind of resonate with anyone that's just has a heart. If you have a heart, you will love these songs. Songs like "Home," songs, the one she's debuting this Thursday it's called "Revolution." She's got a song called was it "Destiny" with Zulu Jones, which is that's my guy, Zulu Jones. And so, I mean, and for her to even be thoughtful enough to include some of the really, really great talent that we have here in this town on her album, I think is amazing. And just to watch her grow as an artist it's just really, really great to see her grow as an artist and as a person, because she was, you were a little shy before when I first met you, I think, not really, because I didn't meet you when I first met you. You know what I'm saying? But you've come to embrace the fact that we've embraced you. It's almost like we're friends. I don't care what you say. That's how I meet friends here. Okay, we're friends. You don't really have a say in the matter. That's how I met Renee LaSalle. She's like, we're best friends. Okay, it's done. It's said. Okay, let's keep going. So yes, but you came and you conquered, and you've never had an ego about. I mean, there's nothing pretentious about you. There's nothing, you know what I mean? There's nothing but here for you. And you came in and did that show so I could go out of town, and I saw the show and I was just like, this girl is talented. Like, but not just talented, but thoughtful. And it's a great mix. And I see why Zulu, kind of tapped like, yeah, I got, if you're going to be gone, okay, I know who can cover this. So I was like, yes. So yes. So enjoy on Spotify. I think I put something in the description so you don't forget it. And that album's coming out in May, baby. So, get these lead ups. We're doing a cute little rollout. We've been rolling it out. She's done her performances here, and she's doing, she's hit a few of the venues, and she does a great job of promoting. You know what you do, Natalie? You do a great job of promoting yourself, and I appreciate that. And in a way that, again, it's thoughtful. You're you. I don't know what else to say. You're you, and when they say, oh, you're enough. You are enough, honey. You are enough. It's wonderful to see. It's wonderful to see how your confidence and everything has really grown and played into who you have become as an artist, and there's nothing but up from here. Shout out to Mac though. Shout out to Dope Night. Shout out to him. I'm looking forward to more of him. And I love I love it how y'all collabo, and I love how you don't collaborate all the time. So it's so special when he pops out and he grabs that bike. It's just like it's a collective. It's so wonderful to see her. Like, yeah, like sometimes he's like, no, I just came to support my girl. I'm just here to support my girl. I'm not gonna grab the mic. I was like, okay, we give you a little space. We let you go out and whatever. But when you grab the mic, it's really great. So good for the both of you. Continued success for the both of you. Yeah. So that's this Thursday. It's the 17th of April. Come and we'll be live. We'll be live on YouTube and on Instagram. I mean, not YouTube, sorry. Facebook and Instagram. Right. Yes. So we're going to be doing that. I want to say another cheers, espresso martini, tandem, SSS Saturdays. It's wonderful. Yeah, so I want to shout out one more time to Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar is doing some things. I'm going to get online and talk with Waberry because when this whole thing started, the whole Kendrick and Drake thing, I learned of it from Waberry as I'm on the phone with her. She's like, oh, you don't know what's going on? I swear, I will never forget where I was standing. Excuse me, where I was standing when I heard about it. Like, it's just one of those, you can't forget where you were when you heard this. And it's literally, as somebody pointed out on YouTube, literally in 5 business days, he pretty much ended Drake's career in 5 business days in quick work. And with such panache and such, that lyricism is second to none. Like, who did you think you were? That's why I was like, who does he think he's playing with? So, I don't play those reindeer games. I have nothing but love for everybody. Yes, Natalie, exactly. No, love you. Seriously, I champion good people. That's what I do. And I enjoy doing that. That's no pun intended. Enjoy. I do. I enjoy doing it. I love championing and I like promoting things that I appreciate, that I enjoy. Jane Ogle was just online. I appreciate what she does. I enjoy what she does. And I feel compelled to promote that kind of thing because that's the kind of thing everybody should know about. And it's the kind of thing that, it makes this city what it is. And it's not the big festivals. To me, it's not the big festivals. It's not the the stars that are coming. It's not that. It's the people that are here day to day making this city super cute, okay? Super viable, just talented, like just making people want to come back year after year. I didn't even realize it because I just every day is just a day. I've been out here at Tandem for a couple of years now, like 2-3 years now. So I have people that come, that they come to Savannah on a yearly thing, and they come straight here, and they're like, "Oh, we saw you here last year. We wanted to make so glad to see you here." And they come to the shows. They make it part of their vacation plan, like to come see me here at Tandem. And so I appreciate that. I'm like, who does that? People who come to Savannah do that. People who come to Savannah do that. And when they meet a Natalie Joy, they meet a Jane Ogle, they meet a Zulu Jones, they see this talent, they do make it a part of their, if they are, if they're part-time here, they make it a part of their trip. And so I make it a part of their trip to say, okay, it's almost like those knockoff perfumes. Oh, if you like this, then you'll love this. You know what I mean? So so at Tacos and Tequila last summer, oh my gosh, I was able to showcase some great talent that doesn't live in Savannah or travels to Savannah. And King Cooley Savant. I remember reaching out to her, and I was just like, I've got to reach out to her because she's one of my favorite artists. Period. Like, just not local, nothing like that. She's one of my favorite artists. Period. I'm gonna reach out to her, but it's a long shot. She's not coming to Savannah. She's like, sure, I'd love to. I'm like, so I had, Cooley Savant, King Cooley, do a set at Tacos and Tequila. And I'm just like, I don't understand how y'all don't understand what a coup, everybody knew what a coup it was, but what a coup. And I can have a King Cooley perform with the Natalie Joy, with some of the local things, because she's blowing up. But for her to say yes and to appreciate that this is this market, and like that, and actually Baker Barnes, D Barnes, I was able to get her to come down. She's like, I got a new album coming out. Would you like to perform some of that album in Savannah? Sure. I just feel like like it validates what I'm doing when I can get artists like that to come to Savannah, do what they do, and I can pair them with what we do, which we're so proud of. And it's just, it's a good time. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? So Natalie and I and Zulu are going to be doing some stuff this summer. That's going to be a lot of fun. And between the three of us, it's going to be a coup. So I have 2 different venues. I'll be announcing them soon. I have to, I got to discuss it with the powers that be first, which is Natalie and Zulu, because we're nailing down what day of the week we're going to be doing it on. But we're going to have a fantastic summer as well. We're going to, get some of these regional and national artists here. We've got the homegrown talent right here. So it's going to be a lot of fun. That's what I'm saying. You so ready to go right now. Yes. Yeah. Get out the way. Yeah. Win. All we do is win. That's right. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up in just a second. Let me breathe. I stayed up late last night. I'm on YouTube because there's a few people that I really, really enjoy that crack me up. And I just, I probably watch now. I just realized I probably watch YouTube content creators that are artists that are creating content more than Netflix, more than streaming services now, because I really enjoy their takes on a lot of this stuff. Like, of course, the Kendrick stuff, but also on independent music, like Curtis King. I don't have the button. who his content focuses on independent artists. Go to Curtis King TV. I suggest anybody who's an independent artist that's on right now. Hi, Natalie. To go to Curtis King TV, Curtis with 2 S's, because he is doing tremendous things with his content, but the education of how to dictate your independence as an artist it's priceless. It literally is priceless. Like, you're not getting this information. He's giving you great information. Like he says, he puts the medicine in the content, as far as like it's not, step 1, load your thing. It's not like that. It's a conversation. It's a discussion. He's talking to other artists. So he's giving you all of this great content, and he's giving you all this great information all in one. So it's entertaining, but it's also, stuff that you need to know. So I really enjoy Curtis King. On that note, I think he's a great artist. Like, I really like his artistry, for one. And then 2, yeah, just like I said, I enjoy the information that I'm getting from him on an independent artist standpoint. So That's what it is. So there's a few, there's always a list of people that are really, there's probably like 5 people that I watch consistently. Koala T is another one. Oh gosh. Koala T is insane. He is beyond funny, but also he comes from a battle rapping background, so he's just quick. He's so quick with it. He's so humorous. He's so quick. He does not miss a beat. His presence is undeniable. I just love, but also he's very sobering in what he says. He's very matter of fact in what he says. So yes, exactly. Yes, Natalie. Yes, you better chat me up, girlfriend. Yes, keep me company. It is so. I just think the quality of the content is superior, and so that's who. So there's only a few people that I watch. There's people that I don't watch because I just think they're garbage. But Curtis King quality. Who else? The company man. He was like who brought this game to town, and Justin Hunt. For all of y'all who don't know, Justin Hunt is one of the pioneers of the YouTube like hip hop space, and just YouTube in general. And it's a bona fide journalist. And I've been a fan of his for years. On the journalist side, I wasn't privy to his YouTube show because I wasn't really on YouTube or watching YouTube for entertainment. I'd go there to find the lyrics. I'd go to YouTube as a resource, but not so much to watch. But watching him made me a content creator watcher. So that's what's up. I can think of like 2 or 3 more, but definitely him. Jay. And so I was a little late today because I was watching Curtis King TV interview Jay Nolan, who was another content creator, and I've been literally on both of their lives. Like, I need you two to get together and just like, because that's what I do. I'm a liaison. I'm the social muse. I don't care where I am. If I'm online, if I'm wherever I am, I'm trying to connect people. I like to see people come together. For when I see two things that can come together and make the Reese's cup. And when I see chocolate over here and peanut butter over there, all I can think of is Reese's cup. How can I make this Reese's come together? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I do. So today they were together, and so I'm just like, yes, you know what I mean? Because they're both incredible artists. They both have wonderful YouTube content. B, and I was just like, I don't understand why you two haven't hooked up and just made a song or something. So anyway, they did today, and so I was a little late. I can go back and watch it, but I was just really, really captivated by the discussion that they had involving their careers in music and being an independent artist and all of that stuff. So lots of fun. All right. Anything I missed? Yes. No, thank you. Hit the like button on your way in. Hit the subscribe button, please. I might go up to like 20 subscribers. Who knows? I just like doing it. I enjoy being here. I enjoy talking to all of you guys. And speaking of enjoy, go to Spotify. Joy on Spotify. She's going to be featured at the next Tune In at Tandem on April 17th. Quit playing games. Join us for that. And let me see if there's anything I missed on my Fake Me Out list. Oh, yeah. I will mention this on my way out. Let me just cheers, y'all. I'll just bring up my pink boa. Because I'll be David. So y'all that do know, I have a book coming out called Famous Adjacent, and it's in its final stages. So it'll be coming out soon. And I've got a couple of other things that are going to be coming out with the book that are related to the book. I like this. Actually, it's actually keeping my neck warm. I'm trying to keep it on now. I like it. It's so. Shout out to the vendor in LA that I got this from. Shout out to her. I'm going to get her name and I'll mention her on Thursday because she talked me into buying, as where's Natalie? She's Natalie, you still there? The boa that I have on my microphone, I got from her. And I was like passing her by and I was like, I'm not trying to buy anything. I just want to look. And then she starts pulling out. I was like, give me all that. give me. But yes, famous adjacent will be out very soon. So stay tuned. Just jump on Facebook and go to famous adjacent. I'm going to update all the fun stuff on the page because I have some really fun things coming out in conjunction with the book. And I'm really excited about all the fun tie-ins, and who's writing the foreword and all of that stuff. Like I'll reveal all that. I'm going to be doing some some readings very soon and all of that. So I'm really excited about this book. I am. It's the first of 3. This famous adjacent is a trilogy of books. But the first one, I'll just go ahead and say the first one takes place in LA. The second one takes place in New York. And the third one is kind of a prequel and it takes place right here in Georgia. So, yes, I'm really excited. So I've been actually kind of writing 3 books at once, but this one's going to come out first. So if you have any questions, send them to my manager. Oh, that would be me. Boo, 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 boo. That's another shout out to Curtis King. DIYers, we do it ourselves. Yeah, so that's what's up. Ooh, a tourist coming in. I love it. With one of my favorite tour guides. So this is how it works in Savannah. There's a lot of ghost tours and city tours and all the fun stuff. So all the girls, that's what I'm talking about. Woo woo! Look at you. You come and say hi. Well, just say hello. Oh, we're just saying hi. Hey,
hi.
What's your name?
My name's Julie.
Where are you from, Julie? Chicago.
Yeah. We've been friends since we've been 6-7 years old.
Oh my God, what is your name? I am.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm just, I know. I was on a couple of things and I was like, okay, I'll focus on one thing. What is your name? Keely, what a beautiful name. What's your name? My name is Shena. Can I follow you on Instagram? You can. It's ShenaVerrett. I'll show it to you. Sit down, Keely. This is Keely. Chicago. So you guys have known each other since Kansas City. Oh, you're from I love Kansas City. Yeah. I'm gonna get Keely on my Instagram. Oh wait, that's Facebook. Shut up. Go away, food. Did you see how delicious that looked? Okay. I love it. And then you can share it with the girls. Oh my God, is that you? That's Ava DuVernay. Ha ha. But I was in a film that she directed. Isn't she fabulous? Oh no, it doesn't make any sense. Okay. Here's the search bar. We won't let you skip your drink. Their internet is slow. Okay, what's yours?
Oh, that's a great question. I don't look at myself.
You're hilarious.
I just want to see you.
Oh, you just okay? I'll just show you mine, and then you'll be able to find me. There she is.
Shena. Gotta get my reader.
SHENA.
SHEnaVerrett.
Cheers. Cheers to you. And so, wait, when you go to my page, you'll see her again. The beautiful. That's her. I know, and she's fabulous. Oh, you're a sweetheart. She thought I was Ava. Woo-woo. I thought it's a woo town, people. Woo. So yes, we are going to wrap it up a little bit because the girls are touring. Hey, handsome, good to see you. I know you got the girls going. Woo! So I love it. I love it. All right, you guys. I might jump back on this evening if I can grab Waberry and we can get online. I'll jump back on. I'm still got thumbnails to make for videos past. So there's that. But I love you all. Thank you all for really, really indulging me in my madness, my descent into madness. I love this. And I'll be back. So Thursday, mark your calendars on the 17th because we got some music coming your way. And I'll be back next Saturday to wreak havoc on the townsfolk and on the locals and on the tourists and everyone else. And Stephen and Josh. Let's give it up for Stephen and Josh. Let's give it up. Best bartenders, very handsome and the best. Okay. I can't. So this is just to remind you all to stay tuned for my book, which is let me see if this will work. That's the cover. Can you see it? There it is. Famous Adjacent coming out soon, coming your way. And yes, all the fun that's going to come with it. There's soundtracks and things and stuff and things. Natalie Joy, shout out to you. Thank you for hanging out. Shout out to Amanda. Shout out to Daisy Does Downtown. Daisy Does Downtown. Daisy, I miss you. I miss my little doggy. I do. Shout out to Dr. Darnese. Shout out to Waberry Jordan and all of you. I'm ShenaVerrett, the social muse. I will say good night to you, musers. Peace. Bye. Oh, wait. There it is. I see the hearts. I love you. Bye.